Maneno ya maandamano hakuna faida yoyote. Hata kama nyinyi na ungana kwa maandamano, taleta kifo tu, taleta hasara tu kwa biashara yetu kidogo. Sasa maandamano iko faida gani kama wewe na wacha kazi yako, wewe na kwenda andamana?
Now, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video, and please welcome back once again to my channel. But just in case you're here for the first time and you really love politics, then this is the platform for all the political activities that are currently happening across the country, for the political updates and also for the best political analysis. So please support me by subscribing, and also don't forget to press the notification bell so that YouTube can automatically update you through the notifications immediately I post a video here. Otherwise, to my returning subscribers, to my loyal viewers, I really want to appreciate you so much for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is currently. So feel very much welcome, and I don't take your support for granted. Let us go straight into our critical analysis for today without wasting much time. And the Luo Council of Elders, led by their chairman by the name Nyandiko Ogandi, and others have publicly warned Raila Odinga against holding anti-Ruto demonstrations or mass actions, especially in the Luo Nyanza region, failure to which Raila Odinga will now face the consequences. Also, the Luo Council of Elders have publicly warned the Azimio la Umoja Alliance supporters from that region against participating in any of Raila Odinga's anti-Ruto demonstrations. Remember what happened recently, whereby the people of Kondele took to the street for mass actions. Immediately, Raila Odinga publicly declared the begin or the start of mass actions across the country. So even before we go into the critical analysis for today or into the deeper details of this video, I just want you to watch this clip of the Luo Council of Elders telling us what they think about the mass actions that Raila Odinga is currently conducting. Then proceed.
Maneno ya maandamano hakuna faida yoyote. Hata kama nyinyi na ungana kwa maandamano, taleta kifo tu, taleta hasara tu kwa biashara yetu kidogo. Sasa maandamano iko faida gani kama wewe na wacha kazi yako, wewe na kwenda andamana, na kwenda kwa maandamano ya nini? Mimi naomba nyinyi kama watoto ya Homabay, wachana na maandamano kabisa. Fuata barabara ya maendeleo ya serikali.
Over 50 and once we get all right, like us to develop the government, and therefore what can time there was crisis where even Kofi Annan came into the picture of bringing dialogue in Kenya. Dialogue was there, and President Kibaki and so well. And through a lot of development. During the time of Kenyatta, there was a lot of disputes when they started.
Now, first of all, the Luo Council of Elders are talking about the repercussions of maandamano or the mass actions across the country. It's unfortunate that each and every time Raila Odinga calls for mass actions, there must be injuries, cases, and also loss of lives. Majority of people have died in the hands of Raila Odinga due to the mass actions across the country. Remember in 2007, also remember in 2017, cases like Baby Pendo, who was shot, and several leaders or supporters for Raila Odinga in the Luo Nyanza region. You know, the Luo Nyanza region is like the heart, it's like the center of all the maandamano. Immediately Raila Odinga calls it or officially ignites it, because these leaders are so much affected, or they are so much into Raila Odinga that you cannot tell them something else or anything else apart from Raila Odinga. They are fanatical fans there. So majority of the Luos have died in the hands of Raila Odinga due to maandamano. That is why the Luo Council of Elders have said enough is enough. Also, remember that in the repercussions of the mass actions, it will not solve the current situation in our country, the current economic crisis, and also the challenges that majority of people here in the country are facing. Somebody was talking to me and telling me that what Raila Odinga is currently doing, will it solve, calling for mass actions across the country? Will the economy grow due to the mass actions that he has been calling around? Of course not. So for Raila Odinga, if he has the goodwill of this country, if he really means well for this country, then instead of calling for mass actions and boycotting several things just to frustrate the economy of this country, he should come up with ideas. He should be part of the solutions to these problems instead of adding more challenges, instead of adding more problems to our country. I heard Raila Odinga calling for a boycott of several commodities here in the country. I'm really sorry guys for the noises. So I'm saying that instead of Raila Odinga calling for boycott of things like eggs and other things, then he is really affecting negatively the economy of this country instead of being part of the solutions to these problems. And also, mass actions will lead to lack of unity and peace in the country. Majority of the people, ordinary wananchi here in Kenya, are united. It's only that the politicians who want to make us be divided. Like for example, if you have a problem and you have friends from different tribes, you will definitely call them and they will assist you in one way or another. But we all know the importance of peace in our country and unity. Without peace, ladies and gentlemen, it prevents the foreign investment or the foreign investors here in the country due to violence. Nobody will want to invest his own business in a certain country where there is violence here and there, violence each and every time due to politics. No one will want that. Also, without peace and unity, ladies and gentlemen, all the development projects will be stalled. There's nothing that will move on. There's nothing that will be carried forward without peace. It's only through peace that we can all achieve what we want. And also, Raila Amolo Odinga must finally accept that he lost the previous 2022 general election. I heard somebody like Mutai Nguni saying that he was asking some questions there. What is Raila Odinga's main political objective that he wants to achieve? Because he knows very well that he cannot become the president. The presidency is over. William Ruto is the president of the Republic of Kenya. So what is his main political objective? That is, what if he's being given a certain position in William Ruto's government? Will that be the end of Raila Odinga's anti-Ruto demonstrations and mass action? Will Raila Odinga now start talking positively about William Ruto, saying that, oh, William Ruto is a good person because he has accepted the handshake? That is a question to be answered. So there's no room for handshake. Raila Odinga must accept that he lost the previous elections. He must carry out his opposition role peacefully. Being in the opposition does not mean that you boycott things. It does not mean that you lead this country into chaos, into violence. No, you just oppose the ruling government, holding it into toes. You don't lead it by causing violence and the rest of things. And also, Raila Odinga is currently using the youth so much for his own benefits, especially in the Luo Nyanza region, ladies and gentlemen. Raila Odinga has infiltrated the youths of that region very much for his own political gains. Immediately, Raila Odinga calls for maandamano. The mass actions must begin from his region, from Kondele, from Kisumu, and the rest of the places in the Luo Nyanza region, which is not a good thing. That is why Kisumu City development projects are not well established because of the protests and violence there. And also it has created the enmity between the residents of the Luo Nyanza region and the leaders of the Luo Nyanza region. Raila Odinga has managed to create a climate in the Luo Nyanza region whereby any politician or any leader from the Luo Nyanza region who does not support Raila Odinga then is definitely an enemy of the people of the Luo Nyanza region. That is how Raila Odinga is currently using the youths for his own political gains, and they end up dying, they end up causing violence, they end up being injured, and several other negative things without Raila Odinga's concerns. Raila Odinga does not go to compensate the families that their leaders or their people have died because of him. Never. Immediately Raila Odinga has clinched to that position, that is the end. So that was my analysis for today. What do you think about this information or this statement by the Luo Council of Elders? I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching my videos. Until next time, my name is Json. Thank you.